My school has affected me in many different ways and has shaped me as a person. Good evening, I am Valenzuela and I'm an 8th grader at Nestor Language Academy. As an 8th grader, I've spent a little over a decade in school, and in those 10 years, I've had many experiences. Of course, they were not all positive, but I do believe they were all important. As students, we spend so much of our time and ultimately a big chunk of our life in school, hence getting to meet new diverse people, discovering new interests, and getting to know ourselves. But ultimately getting to know many important life skills, such as the ones Nestor has taught me. Through multicultural affairs, I have learned the importance of appreciating other cultures and valuing others' differences and celebrating those, which has contributed to my mindset of acceptance and inclusivity. My work ethic and responsibility derives from the fact that even at 3rd grade, we were expected to take our work seriously and tackle class presentations and multi-paragraph writing assignments. Another thing that was extremely important to me was talent shows. Through those, I was able to deepen my passion for dance, and it also helped me lose my fear of being in front of scores of people. And most importantly, taught me to be myself and embrace that. Additionally, from our class debates or Socratic seminars, I learned to express my point to others while agreeing or disagreeing, which could be very useful in the future since my career goal is a lawyer. Aside from teaching us basics like problem solving or speaking properly, Nestor has also prepared me for the real world. I socialized with people who had different personalities, forms of self-expression, and different cultures, which could help me deal with future coworkers or bosses. Additionally, because I learned how to express myself in a proper manner because of the higher level tutelage I received, I can communicate with those who will positively influence my life or career. Yeah, if we get into the less little important lessons, we have math that has taught me how to use reasoning and logic to problem solve, since it is such a crucial part of the whole process. While we have science that has taught me to collect needed data in order to form opinions or choices, since we sometimes need to make a thesis, or figure out what a certain thing is after every lab experiment. PE, which has taught me teamwork through different games we played, such as softball and capture the flag, where teammates are very important. History, which teaches us to learn from others' experiences and choices, such as when we acted like early English settlers and try to figure out why they made certain choices as to where they settled or how they treated the natives. Along with English, teaches us the key communication I mentioned before, which is so crucial to one's success. And finally, we have Spanish that is so valued at our school since we are a dual immersion school, and we pride ourselves in the fluency and proficiency. It teaches me the correct grammatization so I can truly be fluent, and which will also help me in my future career. We also develop character and certain traits, which I mentioned before, that end up defining us as people or make us better people per se. Responsibility, honesty, organization, social ethics, and respect are just a few of the many traits we've learned. But Nestor has taught me to be compassionate and appreciative for others through learning about those who are less fortunate. The importance of helping others was instructed to me for my community service project and my cross-age tutoring elective. I was also taught the importance of acceptance and inclusivity, since our school values that immensely, and many more. And now I consider myself an individual who possesses all these traits, which now leads me to my conclusion. School, aside from the stress it brings or the inconveniences, the hardships all add up to define us as people. And that is the answer to how school affects us. All of our experiences, choices, knowledge, and what we choose to do with them is what school leads up to, because if you see the big picture, school shapes us as people and citizens. Thank you.